guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been great. Today's video is a review of Road to Kingdom episode 6. So I'm posting right after the episode 5 review because, as I said in this video, my computer died and I couldn't post the video last week. So that's why there's 2 videos in a row. Anyways, I hope that you'll enjoy the video. Let's just get into it. All of my favorite members are there: Jaehyus, Hyojin, Hui, and I thought it was very interesting that they only chose 6 members because just before them, TOO and Very Very competed as a whole team. Every member participated in the performance, and to see now a performance only by 6 members of 2 different groups, I don't know, I think it would be very interesting to watch. Before the performance, they showed the recording process with Hui, and I just always enjoy watching this kind of segments because even in Produce 101, I remember Hui coming in with the Never performance for the 2nd season, and I don't know, I just really love the way he processes to record a song, to give advices without ever hurting anyone. You can just tell that he just wants everybody to do his best. I really love watching him compose and record with other people. It just reminds me every time that he's an incredible human being and he deserves the world. As expected, the arrangement of the song was incredible. Hui never disappoints. My favorite parts of this song were Woosok's rap parts and little laughs all around the songs. We heard him laugh like 3 times. It was a very dramatic, mesmerizing, devilish version of Kill This Love. It was sexy, it was strange, it was scary, it was such a good balance between all of the themes they chose. And I also really loved the We Must Kill This Love, It's Sad But True by Jaehyus, and Hyojin and Hui as main vocals was the best decision that I have ever seen on any show ever. So yeah, their performance was breathtaking. And just overall, I think that On and Off and Pentagon had such a good teamwork. They chose to cover Sunmi's Heroine, which is my absolute favorite song by her. It might even be my favorite soloist song of all time. They showed a room where Sunwoo was to meet Lido to write probably their rap parts. And Sunwoo made a very interesting point, which is that us, the viewers, we've always seen like hardcore performances, and he said since they expect another one, we'll give them a very soft performance, and that would surprise everybody. And that is my genius bias right there, everybody. And then with Lido, they decided to, kind of tell their stories as trainees and how hard it was, even though they couldn't really show it their families because they were already very worried. Then they showed the 2 main dancers, which are Hwanwoong and Kyu, and until I saw them on my screen, I hadn't realized that this would be the dance collab of this century. I was also very touched by Juyeon and Raven's relationship. It was very sweet, very protective, and it felt like a big brother taking care of his younger brother, and it just made me smile so much, as you can tell. I realized that they would perform most of the song as duets. So the first duet was the main rappers with Sunwoo and Lido, and those lyrics were so touching. And then Sungyeon and Connie sang a little part while dancing, and it's just so pretty. Then there were Soho and Yoo. They were singing in front of a jury to reenact their audition to the agency, and this performance just hits right in the field. Kyu and Hangwoong were dancing in front of a mirror to maybe show the hours of dance practice they had to do before debuting. And then Raven and Juyeon were getting ready, makeups and hair and stuff. Yoo came back, and Connie too, with the clothing racks, and they were choosing the outfits for their debut. And the music kept going louder and faster and happier, especially happier. And they were all coming together and walking through people, probably congratulating them and cheering on them for their debut stage. And then the second chorus was probably probably their debut stage together, and it made me so happy to see that. They just conveyed their emotions so well. And then I'm going to cry. My two biases, they were in the dark and Raven was sad, and Sonwoo came in and there were fan chants that were resonating in the room, and they were fan chants for every group participating in the show, including Golden Child, and they just hugged each other during those fan chants, and they just joined the rest of the team. For the final chorus, it just exploded and everybody was so happy. The choreography was flawless, they were synchronized. I think that the most impressive part was the vocals, and I am really glad that my second bias in The Boys, New, got to shine a little bit, because in The Boys, New and even Sangyeon, I think he doesn't shine as much as he should, and the two of them got chance to do so on this performance, and that made me very happy. Right after that, they each got to vote and they announced directly the results. Then the MCs announced the second part of the third round, and let me tell you that that was unexpected. Basically, they had to choose the song they wanted to perform, and now they have to switch the song that they chose with their partner. Honestly, I have big doubts about this. Each group probably took a song that could, represent them, and that they might have an idea of an arrangement, of a dance break, or of a rap part or something, and just giving that to a team with no context, no history with that song, I don't know how it could turn out. And they decided to announce to everybody all the songs at once. Everyone had a different reaction. Like, I know that On and Off and Pentagon were like, it's okay, our song will suit you as well, it's great, you'll be fine. I remember Chan from TOO just losing his mind. He was just looking in the air. He was like, no, we cannot lose this song, I want to keep it, It was so fun. And then Wonus just apologized to The Boys. Alright, so as I was editing this, I just realized that my bonus commentary about their performance got deleted. So I am recording this again, and I remember thinking that this concept idea was amazing. As a big Shakespeare fan, of course I had to love the Romeo and Juliet references. As Raven is my bias, I also love the fact that he was the main character of the story. I think that he made a great acting, especially at the end with the bottle of poison and Juliet just running behind him with a bouquet of flowers. It was so heartbreaking. I remember this song arrangement was so cool. The new dance was amazing with the light bulbs, I remember. Soho did great. I think that he owned this performance. What I remember the most is literally the choreo, and also the part there was like a huge piece of fabric that Raven just cut through the whole stage. That was so impressive. And yeah, of course I love Infinite. I love Be Mine. It's an amazing song. I love Wonus. They're amazing performers. So of course I had to like this performance. I am super proud of them, and I hope that they won't get eliminated next week. So then it was Tio's turn to perform and to prepare, so they had to do Hot Carry by GOT7, and since GOT7 was in the approximately same building as them for the promotions of Not by the Moon, they decided to visit them and get advices from them, and that was so adorable because they truly looked like the basic rookies, nervous, small compared to GOT7, who were so relaxed and tall, and I don't know, that was such a cute segment. Also, I'm just going to put this here, but Mark looked so good in this segment. Oh my god. So GOT7 asked the rappers to perform a little rap part in front of them, so Jihoon and Jaeyu performed it, and they were very impressed by them, and that made me happy and proud of them. I really just feel like a mom around TOO. Oh, it's crazy. Anyways, GOT7 really has that aura where you just can feel comfortable around them and laugh, and just like they're your friends. And I've seen them do this before with so many other groups. Like, I remember Stray Kids in their survival show, or even Jackson in the Produce 101 series in China. They're just so open-minded and not judgmental, and I don't know, they're just so funny people and nice people, and I am glad that they exist in this world, because this way rookies have a group to, you know, look up to, and they don't seem unreachable, you know, they're just like them with a little more experience. I don't know, it just feels like an older brother group, and I just really love GOT7 for this, well, not to mention their amazing music, of course. I have to say one last thing before I analyze the performance. Once again, every other group in their waiting rooms just cheered for them and said that I know they will be amazing, I think they're gonna be great. I think it's the only group that they do it for, like every single time they go on stage. I don't know, I feel like they too just treat them like their children, if that makes sense. I think they're all very proud of TOO, so that makes me very happy every time that they keep doing this episode after episode. Alright, so the performance was exquisite. They just acted like their age. They played dogs, they were tagging the walls, they wore younger clothes, sort of. They had like innocent feel to it. However, I don't care what people say, I am who I am. The whole vibe of the song was amazing. I really love Chiun's rap part, and of course, I think that my bias is definitely leaning towards Kyungo, and he was center once again for the chorus, which just fits him so well. Yeah, I think we're gonna set for Kyungo for the bias and probably JU for the bias breaker. I can't believe this is happening. Chan, once again, amazing performer, amazing stage presence, amazing rap. They kept the original rap part for this, so Chan and JU rapped the verses. I think it was Mark and maybe Bam Bam, I don't remember. Kyungo had like his little dance moment. Overall, I have to say that I just love the way they move, especially Kyungo, Chan, and I think Minsu is his name. And the way their body moves to the music, it just flows very naturally. They have so much potential, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do in the future. The dance break was incredible because they used some phosphorescent painting on their clothes, and that was very cool. And then at the end, just had fun and played around, and I don't know, it just feels so refreshing to see them perform. Every single performance is just so nice to look at. And finally, the last performance of this episode was On and Off with It's Raining by Rain. It's a very difficult and dangerous song, and I think that they did great. At the beginning, when I saw that they would be inspired by Michael Jackson, that they would incorporate a part of their own song, and that they would try to keep the original vibe, I was so worried. But they did so good. It's not their best performance in my eyes, but it's really good. The storyline was so cool. The fact that Hyojin just fell asleep and dreamed about the whole performance was so creative. I loved the use of the curtain that they did, and I loved the outfits. The remastered choreo was amazing, and the incorporation of Michael Jackson and Complete was totally unexpected, but so well done. I do not know how they do it, because I don't think that anyone else could have pulled this off, but they did. The little dance break was very well done as well, and the ending with all of the backup dancers and the confettis and the lights going wild, everything was so cool. It was so hype. That was a great finale. So yeah, that was the end of the episode. I cannot wait to see next week's performers. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.